Alright, so this bin is the one without the mites. Has a lot of bedding and a lot of fruit flies. So let's delve in. Oh, look at that. I promised myself I would never do this, but that is 2 worms doing to do. This is what's left of an apple. And this is that giant mass of paper that they're all hiding in. All right. This bin, we're gonna give 2 halves of a sweet potato. It's just the skin and a little bit of flesh on it. At least if my worms are comfortable enough to procreate, then I'm doing something right. Ew. It's always so gross when I do that with these. But I gotta make it so that they can get in them. And this is wet. And that's wet. And that's wet. So we're gonna give them this bowl from the freezer too. That is compostable. I read all of Mom's package. There's the old plate. Still holding on for dear life. Kind of happy with this bin, the way it is. It's moist. It's got, it's probably got cocoons in it. Plate. Lid. I feel like I haven't said that very much this week. Alright, the next 2 bins are the mite bins, and I think I'm going to be giving them banana peels and potatoes. I don't know if this is the one I forgot to put the spacer back in, but I have more spacers. My Chewy order came, and that's where I get the spacers from. Oh. Let me just... They'll move it around. And now is when I get sad. Top cover, plate. Well, I don't think I see any mites on the top. Do those look like mites or grit to you? Are they moving? It doesn't look like they're moving to me, but I may not be able to see some things that y'all can see on the video. I bet you as soon as I reach down into this bin, we're going to have a layer of mites. These are the 2 Canadian Nightcrawler bins. What? Sorry, I'm looking at this apple here, because if we have mites, this is where they'd be. But all I see is like little bitty baby worms. Was I wrong about this bin? Here, let me turn on this light. Okay, I may have been wrong about this bin having mites. Which is good. It's good. It's very good. I'm just trying to figure out how. Especially since this was the dump bin last time. So that would mean that the mite population would just poof because of the influx of a lot of food. Well, let me give them grit. And then they don't need food. That's so weird. Yes, I know there is a sticker down there. I'll get it out. Once it's wet, I can't get the label off. Until it's like mostly eaten. That's so weird. Like, are you guys seeing something I'm not? Let me know in the comments if you're seeing something I'm not. It's weird. It's really weird. Because I could have swore. Alright. On to the next. Alright, I know this one had mites because this is OG. This is the first bin I started out with. Raised it from 12 worms. Have like 170 some in there now. Oh hey, I found the mites. Holy cow. That's a lot of mites. Like, I don't want to touch it. There's so many mites. But I know I have to. God, they look like fleas. I think I'm not gonna dig too far into this one. I'm just gonna throw food at them until I figure out it's 1 whole banana, 2 banana peels, and a napkin. Until I figure out how to kill these friggin' mites, because there's so many of them, ugh. Like you can see, this is how much I don't like mites. Like, okay, so I wasn't crazy. There are mites. They're just only in one bin. All right, that's it. That's it for this week. We will figure it out. Leave your suggestions in the comments, because that's a lot. It's a lot of mites. It's a lot of mites. Holy cow. I keep this bin and the other bin separate from my stack of bins. I stack them in like a pyramid shape so that, you know, everybody can get air and stuff. And I keep this bin and that last bin that I thought had mites, but apparently doesn't, up on a table away from everybody else. That's a lot of mites. I gotta do something. Alright, well, I'll talk to you next week, and hopefully I'll have a resolution for you by then.